Howdy doody gamers! Well, once again I've come to you with amazing news about more plans that I have that might never come to fruition. But that's besides the point, because we're just going to move on with it anyway. I'm going to tell you, and then if it happens, it happens, and that's about all you're getting from it. I also hope you enjoy this professional gameplay that I have in the background, because I thought this would be really boring if it was just a black screen. But why am I bringing this up now once again? There has to be some sort of reason that I would come back on here and start yapping into your screen for some reason. Well, there is two big reasons. Three if you're counting the not as big of a reason. But coming up very soon is the release days of LikeADragon Infinite Wealth, also known as Yakuza 8, and also we have Persona 3 Reload coming out the week after. Why would they put the two within a week release of each other? I don't know, but I hate them for it. But if you want to know the smaller issue that I also have is that a couple months ago, Resident Evil 4 received its DLC. And I just so happened to start playing that DLC and then never played it again, even in my own free time for some reason. So obviously I have plans for all three of these things that are coming up. I guess I'll start off with the smaller issue at hand, being the Resident Evil 4 Remake Separate Ways. I don't know about you, but the video did quite well, to be fair, and I did quite like how I did it, because it was a lot less, you know, just big video file dump straight onto YouTube, 3 hours long kind of thing. Plan is to make just like a huge video, just like a big supercut. I'm calling this Project 1 Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways Supercut. As we nearly crash into that sign right there, cruising at a smooth 80 mile an hour down a highway in the middle of Denmark. But yeah, I don't know how long the DLC actually is, so the video could either be like really long, and really long being like an hour long, but just like an hour of actually good content, or it could be like 30 minutes, I don't know. But yeah, so the reason I plan to do a supercut type thing is, one, so I can rejig my editing skills, two, because it's a lot more fun than just posting 5 long videos for no reason. I'm gonna hopefully work on that all together, like while I'm working on LikeADragon and Persona 3, so it'll just be like a little side project that will come out eventually, hopefully. Maybe. Don't trust me, everything I'm saying today is completely hypothetical. But now project number 2. So what is project number 2? LikeADragon Infinite Wealth, of course. What type of videos are they going to be? Are they going to be the huge Resident Evil 4 ones? No. Yakuza is a big game, and it has a lot of side content in it. And if I were to do all of the stuff in that game, the extent that I like doing it through most of those games, the videos would be like 10 hours long a pop, and I ain't doing all that. That's gonna look so messy and so ugly. So here's the plan. I'm going to make some shorter, more edited videos on it. Mostly like the Vernal Edge type of series that I was doing, as well as like Genshin, stuff like that. Those types of videos again. But as you know, in the past I have tried to play LikeADragon 7 or Yakuza 7, and that really didn't do well, or if it did, which I don't know or remember off the top of my head, I didn't like how it turned out. I thought that was like a really bad video. I want to get rid of it off my channel, but I refuse to do so. So I don't want to make it like that again. I want to make it, you know, something better than that. So it's just going to be one nice long series that I do. I don't know how many episodes it'll take, I don't know what it'll be, but I'm just going to work on it as time goes. Don't expect LikeADragon to be pumped out every single day since the day of release. Don't even expect a video on the day of release, I'd say. But that leads us to project number 3. There's obviously only one project left, and it is rightfully so number 3 because it is Persona 3. What do I plan to do with Persona 3? Well, I'm going to do exactly what I did with Resident Evil 4. I know, you'll either love me or hate me for it, but I want to focus on the story, and I want to document the whole thing right here for you, and mainly for me, because I'm really weird like that. Jesus Christ, cut me off more, why don't you? Just go into the middle lane, man! I don't like this guy. You know, you'll probably get an episode on day 1. I'm just going to take my time with it as well. I'm not going to try and rush out the whole game. Persona games aren't meant to be completed in a week. If I'm going to be completely honest, this game's going to be like 100 hours long. My Resident Evil 4 series was really bad. Like, in a way. I loved the game, but the way I did it was really bad. The way I would work around a Resident Evil 4 video is I would sit down for like 6 hours a day, get 3 different video files out of that, throw it into Premiere, and then just like put a fade in and a fade out on it, and then throw it on YouTube, and maybe put a sped up section somewhere where it took me too long to find a puzzle. But that's not what I plan to do for this one. I really want to make it, you know, long form content, but also make it look like it's been taken care of. And now that you know pretty much everything that I have planned for like the next month, I guess, what else am I planning on doing after this? Well, That's quite a big question, because obviously these games are going to take me like probably months at a time to complete. But I think the main thing I want to bring up actually is I've been deliberating in my head. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I've been thinking. I really want to change quote-unquote branding of the channel. And I don't mean that as in, you know, I'm going to change absolutely everything I do, and then this is going to be changed, everything's going to look different, the editing's going to be different. No, 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 that is not the plan. But I would like something more personalized. And I'm not talking about this crappy little avatar that I've been using this whole video that I slapped a static PNG on top of an Eevee PNG with my name on it. I'd never do something like that. I would like to have some sort of cool looking avatar thing. You know, something that looks a bit more like me. I'd also like to change up, like, you know, the channel banner. The name's not changing at all. I quite like ExVeX, you know, ExVeX is kind of cool like that. But I do want to change up a lot of the design of the place because it does look a bit crap. I did write down a whole script for this video because I didn't know if I'd be able to think of stuff to say as I go. And I pretty much followed the base for it, but other than that, I've just been talking until I can hopefully stretch out long enough for this delivery to be done in this game. That's pretty much the plans for the future at the moment. I want to do some rebranding. We've got 3 big things coming up that I can 100% say is what I'm going to be working on / want to work on, stuff like that. And let me know if you know how to make avatars at all, because I could really use help with one. And I think it would be pretty cool if someone could make it for me for absolutely free, you know what I'm saying? I'm broke. God, these games cost a lot of money. But yeah, if there's anything else that you think would be cool to do, let me know. Or if there's any videos you want to see, or any games you want me to play, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Once again, hopefully this is the turning point. I've got a whole roadmap out in my head. Jesus Christ. I've got a whole roadmap in my head. What could possibly go wrong? A lot? Yes. But we're going to try and work through that anyway, so it doesn't matter. And now as we come up to the finish line of this beautiful delivery that we've been doing this whole time whilst I've been talking to myself for however long it has been, I'd once again like to say thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're ready to see this absolute monstrosity of content that I'm hopefully going to put out within the next couple weeks. I will start working on the Resident Evil video as fast as I can, and you know what? I might even... Now this is a really big ask. I might even start to work on Vernal Edge again. I know. Huge stuff, really. I still need to do that video I told you about like 3 months ago. Anyway, once again, thank you for watching. I hope to see you back when we start making the actual videos and not just these talking videos. And I'll see you then. Don't mind how much I play this game, like, actually just leave me alone.